how do you go though from being where you were to coming to America?
Okay, so after I was released from prison, again, I was mentioning about the trainings that we go. So I tried to resume my life. And what happened quite often that we're walking out from the gym, walking on the streets, the car pulls in, the bunch of dudes in civilian clothes jump out with the badges, say, you go with us. They handcuff me, throw in the car. And then we drove. We drove like till 2 o'clock in the morning, inside the town, outside the town. So I was afraid that one day I don't come back from these trips. And I think there was maybe like getting people used to it. So I went to U.S. Embassy. I said, like, I don't feel safe anymore. I need to leave. I went to U.S. Embassy and asked for help. And I think like within 3 months, I had a promissory visa to emigrate as a political refugee.
You fly to the States, and then where do you land?
So I didn't fly right away to the United States. It was actually the America had already programmed for refugees, for people like me. So I flew to Germany, and there was a center run, I think, by the State Department. None of us knew how America works, how it looks inside. All we knew is that this is the country that people are free. They can live the way they want to live their lives. The government is not stepping on them, not telling them what they can, what they cannot do. And as long as they are good with each other, as long as they are not attacking other fellow citizens, they are free to live. So that we knew by this time. That America was always that beacon of freedom that people look up and say that. And I remember when I was in Warsaw with my father, I was thinking, going from school near American Embassy, I always like to stop and read those they have like glass cases where they have all the information. I would love to read, and I remember why Poland cannot be like this, you know? Why do we have to live under this oppression, these nasty, hateful communists? They never ask us what you can do for America. The only thing we're asked is, they were teaching us about America, how people think, maybe, like what to expect, what to, not to do.
Yeah.
But they ask us about only one thing. Say, when you come to America, what we ask you to do is respect our customs, respect our law, and respect our citizens. So, yeah.
So you go from Germany and then...
So from Germany, that's funny actually, the story too, because they I was waiting for my assignment to America where I come. And they call me to the office and say like, they say like preferences about America, where would you like to settle down? So I say, well, I'm sick and tired of being freaking cold. So anywhere where it's hot, where it's hot. It's like, how about Memphis, Tennessee? Do you know anything about Memphis, Tennessee? I say, well, I know that Elvis Presley was born there, but nothing else. I don't
You
even
knew
know.
that?
I knew that, yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
Well, and it was not really good to know in the communist country. They didn't like Elvis Presley there.
Yeah.
So you couldn't listen to his music like openly. So when they say Memphis, Tennessee, first like, is it hot up there? Is it warm up there?
Yeah.
It's always hot. So sign me up. I'm going there. So and then they flew me to Memphis, Tennessee. This is where I came with a bag of clothes.
Right.
And 6 cents. I had like $20 with me, but I spent them in Germany buying tape recorder. I always dreamed to have a little, like a tape player, so I can listen.
Yeah.
So then I was not like a player. So you have to record your own music. But I never had one. So I just went and I spent the $20.